What's going on, my beautiful people from YouTube? Guys, we're going to talk about three things today. First, we're going to talk about where you can get a Deeper Connect Mini. I know they're sold out everywhere, but I want to make sure you know how to get those units. Secondly, we're going to talk about how much you can actually earn with these devices now that you're actually able to stake for a higher credit score, like I said in my last video. Third, we're going to talk about the benefits of the Deeper Connect Mini, because I had this lovely person ask so nicely, said, please give us the video of the description of what it can actually do. And I had all of these up on my last channel, but unfortunately, YouTube took me down. Yes, YouTube took my last channel down, but I am still here. And here's what I would encourage you to do. It doesn't matter what other people do to you. It's all about what you do. You can't control other people. All you can control is yourself. So my encouragement to you, in case you're into crypto or whatever it is that you're into, it doesn't matter what's going on. You can't control other people's actions. So all I can do is control what I'm doing. And what I'm going to do is continue to provide value to all of you guys, and only asking for a simple like, a subscription, and maybe even the bell for notification in return. I know it's a lot to ask for, but hopefully the value that I provide to you guys in this video will be well worth it. Let's get right into the action of things here. I don't want to make you wait. So this is where you can get your Deeper Connect Mini. It's launching in, I mean, it says 5.5 hours, but by the time this video goes live, it's going to be a whole lot less than that. So please understand that these units sell out every time they go live on fastminers.io. Another thing, remember to use the coupon code ACTION when you go to checkout. You're going to get $25 off your order just by using that coupon code per device, which is actually really, really good. Like I said, I don't like putzing around here. I want to actually show you how to do this thing. Now, this countdown here is actually going to go away, and you're going to have an add to cart button instead. Recommendation, be patient. Get on there right on time. I would recommend you having this page open, and when the time comes, add to cart. I know it might be a little bit busy, it might be a little bit congested, but if you just be patient, you're going to be able to get to checkout. I promise you. What else we got going on? So let's talk about earnings, right? Because everybody wants to know. Great, wonderful. Deeper Connect Minis sound good, but why should I get one, and is it really worth it? I think so. I mean, I just staked, so that should tell you something. Here is my redo show and tell that I guess I already did some of these before, but I do want to cover some of this information because it's really important, and I feel bad that it's gone. It's not out there anymore for you guys to be able to take advantage of it. So here's the reason why Deeper Network actually caught my eye. Mining accounts for 60% of all the DPR tokens distributed. That's a big deal. That means that miners actually have a really, really high return as far as the number of tokens are concerned. A lot of times this number is like 30%. So having a 60% mining capability for the token is really darn good. Not only that, the other tokens, like the team investors, like that stuff is locked up for years. So it's not going to go away. The team's actually committed to making this thing work, which is super, super cool. You don't see that every day, like I was saying. But let's get right into some of the more nitty-gritty things. And here is the details that I shared a little bit on the last video. You can stake for credit. That means that you can automatically start earning DPR. The Deeper Connect Minis, it does take between 4 to 6 months for you to be able to get to 100 credit score. That credit score means that you are now able to earn DPR. So instead, what they are allowed people to do is actually put down some DPR. There's no count. It's not like, LP. It's not, you don't have to do like a stable coin and then DPR. All you got to put down is DPR. You lock up the DPR, and I'll put a link to my last video so you know exactly what I'm talking about. And you're able to take advantage of the mining capabilities right away. And we got that 1,000 DPR first for you to get on the deeper chain, and then the additional DPR that you stake will grant you your credit score. Here's a little bit of the breakdown. With the 5,000 all the way to 100,000 tokens. This is basically your return, right? Now, you can get all of this information. If you go to dpr.action.ceo, it'll take you to a calculator where you can play with these numbers and see what it looks like based on different prices for the coin and things of that nature. I did pull up a little chart just so that you can have an idea of what this looks like. If DPR is at 50 cents, I just want to do a nice round number. And again, I mean, I'm no, financial advisor. Obviously, I'm not taking your money and telling you to do bad things with it. So definitely not a financial advisor. I believe in this token and the company and what they're doing more than other people out there. And I won't, go down the rabbit hole of naming names, but there are more than meets the eye, like Transformer style. Honestly, because there's a lot more to these devices than just mining DPR. It's not just a way of, oh, let's make money. It's that and then so much more. And I'm going to go into those details just like that YouTube comment asked me to do. So this is the breakdown. You can earn up to $30,000 essentially if you are looking at the highest staking amount with a DPR token price of 50 cents for a unit. That's what are we looking at? Yeah, 449 minus 25 bucks because you got that discount code action. All right, ready? Let's go to the last part, which is the benefits of the Deeper Connect device. And there's a lot, so I'm going to go in depth into one of them because I just don't want to take all day with this video, and I want to make sure you get this information. You're able to go to Fast Miners and buy yourself a device. I'm going to put the link down below for Fast Miners, as well as a calculator, so you know exactly what you are looking at. Here we go. Sponsor. This is from the last video. Sponsor is no sponsor. That's actually my wallet address on the URC20. All right, now the benefits of a Deeper Connect device. I mean, this thing here, the first one just pays for itself right off the bat. I was previously paying for NordVPN, and within 2 years, I can pay for my Deeper Connect device. And that's not even counting any of the other features, the mining, or anything else like that. It is incredible for you to be able to have a virtual private network available to you at any point in time for you to be able to connect from anywhere in the world. Like I was, yesterday, for example, I was watching Netflix as if I was in Brazil, and it might not make sense. Like, why am I going to try to watch Netflix from Brazil if I'm in the US? Well, I'll tell you what, Brooklyn Nine-Nine is available in Brazil, but it's not available in the US for Netflix. See, the different contracts, depending on the networks and where you're at in the world, makes a big difference. So to me, it just makes a whole lot of sense. That's number one. Now, number two, decentralized web. What the heck is a decentralized web? Let's start with the decentralized DNS portion of it. A DNS is how you actually get to the internet right now. You might, go to google.com, but at the end of the day, you're not going to google.com. You're actually making a request, and DNS servers are saying, okay, well, google.com is located at this IP address, so let me point you there. That's what the DNS does. It actually routes things for you. A decentralized DNS allows you to have that same access without people tracking you. I know, sounds crazy, right? So my ISP, if you use an ISP and you just have their regular DNS, everything you do is tracked by them. They literally track everything you do. So they're keeping track of what websites you're going to, like all your traffic. With a decentralized DNS, you now have privacy. People aren't tracking your actions on the internet. And then you say, well, Google has a great DNS. Yeah, Google does have a great DNS server, which is really fast, actually. They do a pretty good job. Only problem? What do you think Google does with all of that information? It is 100% marketing based. It's all for ads. It's all for them to be able to get your information and sell to you, essentially. Like, that's what that's all about. That's why Google provides that service. Not because they're the best people in the world, like, oh, they're such good guys. No, that's not it. There's a financial incentive behind it. So being able to have privacy with your data is huge for me. And I love the fact that I can have a decentralized DNS here. Deeper's decentralized CDN. It's a content delivery network. I gotta get my words right. This is big because it allows you to browse the internet faster because things are now going to be cached, right? So when you go to a website, I'll give you Fast Miners as a perfect example. I know that for me, I was able to look up Fast Miners. I was able to actually go in it when other people weren't able to do so. And I think a lot to do, it might have been with the fact that I had the website cached because of my Deeper Connect device. It loads things so much quicker. It makes a huge difference as far as the speed at which you can browse the web. I love the fact that it's decentralized as well because, again, nobody's tracking my data. This is huge. Decentralized gateway and dApp store. So the dApp store is still coming. I'm actually really excited about it, but they're going to have a ton of things you're going to be able to do within the Deeper Connect realm where you can, start, let's say you want to make more DPR. You can actually, view ads through the Deeper network. That's the next thing that's coming. There's just so much available that people aren't even talking about. And I want to make sure you know that this is on the roadmap. It is going to be coming. And, having a decentralized gateway is thinking huge. This means Web 3.0. Yeah, Web 3.0. It's where we're all going to be living in just a couple of years. People are taking a little bit to adopt it, but these guys are at the forefront. And the sooner you can adopt some of these things, again, it's early adoption, early reward, right? Like bigger rewards, earlier adopt things. And that's why I'm super excited about the decentralized gateway and these, decentralized apps that they're going to have available as well. Now, next generation firewall. This is honestly by far, the device is worth twice as much all because of this number 4 here. And it's the one I'm going to break down, line by line, because it is a big deal in my opinion. I think you're going to see a lot of benefits if you have one of these devices yourself, like I personally do. Well, not one, I got a couple, but it's important. It makes a difference, and it's actually really worth it. I don't know how else to say it. It's really, really worth it. It's really good what they're able to do and what they're doing with their next generation firewall. So let's dive right into it. And just so you know, if this has been helpful so far, that like button does go a long way. But YouTube is actually trying to figure out, are people actually watching this video all the way through? So if you made it this far, let it roll, let it roll, let it roll, because it does help with the algorithm, getting more people viewing this channel and finding out about the deeper network. Because at the end of the day, there will be mass adoption. It's coming. We're early on, just like the Helium network was. Helium. This device is going to be able to do helium mining very soon too. They actually applied for it already. So I'll do that in another video, but it is coming. All right, back to it. And we're going to get into these specifics of these 7 layers of protection when it comes to the firewall with the deeper connect devices. Physical layer, what it does is basically protects you in case, power goes out. It keeps your data flowing, or it allows you to pick things back up where it begun. That's pretty darn good deal. I personally have, a power, and a UPS to prevent, power outages, but I've had to where the computer shut down itself and I had to come back and things were still running just fine because of my deeper connect device. Next, network layer. So fragmentation, attack protection, IP spoofing protection. Helium network could definitely use a little bit of this. It essentially knows that these packages are coming from this location and this is where it needs to go. So it's actually analyzing everything that's coming through. So a lot of times people might grab pieces of packages and send them, in bits and pieces to try to sneak things in. This device will actually prevent that from happening. YouTube algorithm, like button and subscribe. That's number 3 for the channel, not for deeper network, but data link layer. That's 3 for the deeper network. Firewall, address resolution protocol, spoofing protection. Again, it's going to make sure that the URL you're going to is really the URL you're going to. And I'll drop this little nugget of information here that people don't always talk about. Deeper Network is a data company. People don't realize this, but the Deeper Network's value lies within all the data that they're able to collect and improve upon. They are scanning for malicious software. They're scanning for malicious packets going into, right now, thousands of devices, thousands, and it's only going to get better. It's the same idea that Tesla, right? Tesla is not a car company. They're not a battery company. They're a data company. The reason they have a lot of value, and people don't understand this quite yet, is because they've mapped the world with their cars, and they're saving that data so that they can improve self-driving cars. Data is the future. Data is everything. Data is the reason why you have Planet Watch blowing up right now. Data really will drive the not only the profits, but the value of this company as a whole. Next, transport layer, strict status check to prevent flood attacks. Basically, this is when you get a bunch of packets thrown in all at the same time so that you can, sneak stuff by overloading systems with a bunch of different data. They will make sure that things are coming from where they're coming and that they are legitimate packets. Session layer. So session, if you ever go on a website and you have a loaded countdown, oh, your card's going to expire in X number of minutes. Like those are sessions, right? When you go on a website, you create a new session for that website specifically. What a lot of people will do is actually try to piggyback on those sessions to try to take advantage of your systems and pretend, oh, I'm Netflix, so you should let me have access because we already have a connection established. This will prevent that and will make sure that your data is coming from the right places and going to the right places as well within strict sessions. All right, presentation layer, data encryption and decryption to prevent replay attacks. This is actually pretty big. So think about a form that gets sent on your computer. That form might get intercepted, and then all of a sudden they sneak data in there and they play it again, and they do it again, and they do it again. And maybe the first time doesn't work. So what happens? They keep retrying the same information over and over again and injecting data to test and see, hey, can I do an injection attack on this device? And again, Deeper Networks got this down. They got that protection layer in place to prevent you from essentially being taken advantage of. All right, last but definitely not least, this is like one of my favorites. The application layer. So application identification, malicious data flow detection. I have the device running, and I've been, protected against malicious attacks already, even within a week or so of running the device. So knowing that I have this type of protection on my network just makes me rest at ease, knowing that somebody's looking out for me. It's pretty darn good. I'm pretty excited about it, I gotta say. And again, these are just a few things. I covered one of the features. There's a lot more to it. I just want to give you a little snippet as far as what it is that the Deeper Network can actually do. And I'll leave it here with this. You all are incredible. Thank you for smashing the like button for the YouTube algorithm by following this I guess, backup channel. But it's just been wonderful to be able to provide you guys with value. And regardless if my channel has almost 10,000 subs or 1,000 subs, I'm still going to do the same thing and provide you the value that I always have. It will stay the same. That won't change. Numbers aren't the reason I'm here. If I help one person, that's good enough for me. And I was talking to Informal Crypto. He has a really cool YouTube channel, if you guys don't know him. He told me that, well, you have a greater impact than I do, but maybe I help 10 people. Guys, that's incredible. Helping 10 people? If I can help one person, I'm happy. Like, yeah, I know, the bigger the better, sure. But if I can have an impact on one person's life, I'm changing their world. How is that not worth it? That's worth every second that I spend speaking to all of you. So thank you for the subscriptions. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for all the support. Joining the Discord. We got almost 900 people in the Discord right now. I'm going to leave the link for that down below. If you guys want to connect, have questions, want to be able to, learn more about this and other projects when it comes to crypto, come join us. Come hang out. We'll be there to give you a hand and make sure that you're getting on your way in your crypto journey. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys on the next video. So for the ones of you that know how we roll here on this channel, I try to keep fun things after the credits and giveaways and things like that. Today I'm going to do something a little different. This channel, this backup channel for Action is, it was geared so I could give you guys a little bit of insight in the background of things and, what I'm doing, what I'm working on beyond just crypto. And I will have more of that as soon as the Action Crypto actually comes back live. But today I want to give you a little insight as to what's going on as far as the channel and just life, guys. Like, honestly, I got this comment last night. Don't lose hope, sir. We will always support you. Thank you very much for informative content. And the reason I really needed to hear this tonight, I was in a good place. Like, I'm trying to push through, but as you can imagine, it's super tough having something like this happen to you. So this morning, I got up and I said, I'm going to do what I promised people I was going to do. Yes, it stinks that this happened to the channel, that the reach has decreased tremendously, but it doesn't matter. Like I said before, if I'm reaching one more person, that's good enough for me. And not only that, if I can encourage you, like I said in the beginning, you can't control other people. All you can do is control what you're doing. So for the person who was in the chat saying, well, I'm always late to things, so what? So what if you feel like you're late to things? Do it anyway. Push through. Strive to be the best that you can be. Because at the end of the day, that's all you have control over. And that's all you can do is try to do your best in whatever area of life, mining, crypto, whatever, you name it. It's all up to you. So thank you. I'm going to continue to do my part. I really appreciate the support. Like I said, I don't just say that because, oh, it's a nice thing. No, like I mean it. It really goes a long way. This comment that I got yesterday was honestly the turning point that I needed to be here today, telling you guys to go get yourself a Deeper Connect Mini from fastminers.io. That's what's going on. I'm here to support you because you all have been amazing in supporting me. So thank you so much. And I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.